Hey, you too. What's the big old deal, man? It's your favorite hood partner, Big Nina Boy, man. We back cracking with another reaction. So before we get into it, man, let me just say this, right? Um, they saying Wack, man. He might be protected by the feds, man. They saying Wack, man. I know Wack like Nina, man. What's going on, baby? Hey, don't shoot the messenger, man. They saying it, man. It's out there. Everybody believe in Wack because a lot of this stems from you having a lot to do with trying to, expose him. And by you exposing him, put that stain on his name, man. You got them airways behind him. You know what I'm saying? Well, no, I'll take that back. He didn't get the airways behind him. He get that to himself. You ain't gonna put paint where it ain't, right? But man, they say you got a green light on your head, boy. I've been hunting down out here, boy. All right, man. Let's get into this reaction, man. Shout out to 504, man. My boy, let's get it. And go.
Describe you as a rival, basically almost somebody that they might be looking into their damn self. So it doesn't look like, but I will say some of what you may have done may have helped with the timing.
Are they saying that you are possibly one of the ones who knows better to speak on Big U?
All these guys just on the internet just telling. It's ridiculous, bro.
Do you think they should really be responding to you? Because that's being used to keep them in jail.
I'm back with another video. Some of the most revealing words ever read since transcripts have been dropping for the Big U RICO case were released yesterday.
In writing, the motion to keep Big U locked up in detention is because of his threat on Wiretap that he was going to break a witness's jaw. This witness being CS2 back to back. So that the AUSA is arguing with the court that this is why Big U should still be in jail.
To protect poor little Rat 100.
Nasty work.
In a packed federal courtroom in downtown Los Angeles, the hum of anticipation was thick. The ongoing RICO case against a powerful West Coast criminal enterprise had captured national headlines for months. Nothing prepared the public for what came on weeks before the trial, when a newly filed set of court transcripts revealed the unexpected identity of a witness. Many would speculate that Cass Jones, aka Wack 100, was that witness. Known as a controversial figure in the music industry, Wack 100 was no stranger to headlines, but his alleged cooperation with federal prosecutors sent a ripple through both entertainment and street circles. According to the transcripts, allegedly Cass Jones was a witness that needed to be provided protection, due in part to his ongoing war with his longtime associate turned rival, Eugene Big U Henley. The documents detailed a tense interaction years prior, in which federal agents claimed that Wack 100 had expressed concern for his safety. Per Big U's initial criminal complaint, it was said that Wack 100's jaw would be broken if he were ever caught.
Oh, the undercover had a stutter?
Actually, no, won't you read it?
Look, I just feel like I will read it. I'll read it. I'll read it. Can I say something before I read it? Because it's very important.
I want you to read it.
All right, I'll read it.
I want to see how smart you are.
And then I'll give what I thought of it, and then I'm going to repeat what Adam said about it.
I want a dramatic reading.
You spun it crazy.
I want you to read it dramatically.
Hey, third, y'all out there?
Yo, before y'all get to that,
I'm gonna expose something that I never exposed.
Yo, Wack,
oh wow, okay.
I'm so glad you're my friend because all your ops just go to jail, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. All your ops, every nigga don't like you, they going down in the ball of flame, man.
I'm a legal guy.
I'm telling you.
Go ahead, read it.
Henley
I'm on him for doing this weird shit. Go ahead.
Henley recounted to victim one, and then this is on a wiretap, right? So bear in mind, this is very important. This is Big U bragging about doing this on a wiretap to somebody
on
else,
the phone,
not knowing that he's being listened to, right?
Read it.
Henley recounted to victim one an incident in which Henley and Rolling 60s gang members chased down Wack 100, attempting to hurt him. Quote, "There's 15 to 20 dudes with us with hoodies tied down. I got my hoodie on, all black, tied down. She like, boom, she jumped in the car, paid for, redacted, and then took off. Boom. This dude screaming. My wife, drawers. I see you, Eugene. I see you. Eugene Henley, I see you. He's screaming all of that. He's got his blower. His blower's out.
Allegations.
But he's messed up. I gotta read the whole thing. But he's messed up because nobody's around. We like, bitch ass dude. I'm like, yeah, bitch ass dude. He's like, something. He's like, redacted. Die here, man. Don't do this. My wife, my kids in that car. Drawers. Don't do this. He's screaming.
Now, you tell.
He was about to turn you into
I want to see how smart you are. I've been violating him for 2 years. Violating him, calling him rats, snitches. He came up there 20 deep to get me, right? And he's telling me some work. What stopped him from fucking with me?
So, look. No, this is important. I'm about to give you this. Let me get to it.
Now, that's what I'm talking about right there, right? See, you're going to have to stand on that, Wack. You see, when you come out saying, I didn't violated that, I didn't call them rat snitches, you're going to have to stand on that, bro. I'm going to be honest with you. Yeah, dude, I mean, with Big U being locked up, do I feel like, he probably could walk around a little better, breathe a little better, because Wack got enough money to get somebody, taken care of, like, jump, maybe, put in a dookie bag or something. But when Big U was on the streets, he'll probably have to worry about that. See, everybody know that, princes kill kings to be kings. You see what I'm saying? A prince will kill a king just to take over his spot. You know what I'm saying? And Wack 100 opened up so many doors for Big U. He let Big U in. Free admission, no charge. Because of his status, his merit, and he seen how he was putting it down. You see what I'm saying? And he seen how Big U had control over his section like that. And 60s is a powerful gang. You see what I'm saying? In LA, Big Wack 100 from Pacoima. You see what I'm saying? He from the Valley. So you want to have ties in to top dogs in LA, Watts, Compton. You see what I'm saying? And that's the way he did it. But he didn't calculate the fact that sometimes when you show somebody something, you give them the ball to start running on their own. And that's exactly what Big U did. You open up the door for Big U. Big U was like, oh, good looking. Little homie. You know what I'm saying? That's my little nigga. You know what I'm saying? And all of a sudden, once he got the hold of it, he started taking his contacts. Wack 100 couldn't have that. Wack 100 knew that if Big U continued, he would knock Wack 100 off the scoreboard, so he had to figure out a way to get rid of Big U. And he knew he wasn't going to do it on the streets physically. So what he did was he played a chess game. I told y'all the game is 60% mental, 40% physical. You see what I'm saying? So, and then in hindsight, a Pyru was able to take down this man using his mind and the internet. He didn't even have to lay a finger on him. So in my eyes, I got to say, Wack 100 definitely, he played a powerful play. That was a powerful move because now he not laid one hand on him. He didn't send no troops over there, all that, none of that. These dudes had like this war been going on. It was a backdoor war. It was a backdoor war. You see what I'm saying? And watching that, I'm like, okay, when somebody go thumb down? You know what I'm saying? Nobody pulled out that fight. He look, Big U was trying to catch him on the streets, and Wack was beating him up on his internet. May the best man win. See, it ain't always about fighting somebody in the streets when you can use your mind and disarm it with your mind. Let's go.
My interpretation of this, me personally, and bear in mind, my interpretation wasn't put out there. Adam hopped on the live and said, No. This is so crucial.
I want you to tell me.
Because I'm going to get to mine. Okay. Adam hopped on there and said Wack was begging for his life. I didn't say that.
The transcript quoted Big U making that statement over a Title III wiretap. Though the name of the individual who had been threatened was not made public, the implication was clear. Wack knew for a fact that Big U had sent a strong message. Speculation exploded on social media. Bloggers, street pundits, and media outlets picked apart every word of the transcripts. Many questioned Wack's motives, while others wondered if this was part of a broader federal strategy to dismantle street-affiliated networks using public figures as pressure points. It's no secret that these transcripts are being weaponized to distract from the weak foundation of this case. Still, the revelation may have casted a shadow over Big U's defense strategy, which hinged on discrediting the government's narrative of his alleged leadership role.
Following this story throughout the day, federal officers arrested more than a dozen members tied to the gang known as the Rollin' 60s Neighborhood Crips, though its leader was on the run. Well, within the last 20 minutes, the FBI announcing that man, Eugene Henley Jr., a.k.a. Big U, is now in custody. We have just learned new details that Henley turned himself in. Earlier, Air 7 was overhead as some of the alleged gang members were being processed at the FBI's LA field office. 19 were indicted. The FBI says Henley headed up the local Crips gang for decades. Investigators say that he painted himself as an entertainment executive who's been giving back to the community with various charities, but they say Henley is a violent criminal.
Relax and recharge with a new mattress from Ashley. Transform your sleep with the all-new Sealy Posturepedic collection starting at $7.99 with precision-fit coils arranged right where you need them for targeted support. Shop in-store and online, only at Ashley.
Backstage in the corridors of power and paranoia, whispers grew louder. Some in the industry began distancing themselves from Wack 100, fearing association with a potential federal witness. Yet others argued he was being targeted, not for talking, but for knowing too much and refusing to play the role expected of him. Per those same transcripts, the feds placed the witness under federal protection. Those sources close to him claimed he resented the implication. If I were a betting man, I would imagine Wack 100 saying something like this: I didn't ask for no protection. They twisted things for their own narrative. I ain't no rat. I don't need the feds to stay alive. Based off how the transcripts are worded, federal prosecutors, however, had a different angle. They emphasized that the witness cooperation was limited and not part of any formal deal. As Big U's trial date nears, the alleged mention of Wack 100 in the transcripts will indeed become a lightning rod, not only for legal pundits, but for a culture that blurred the lines between fame, fear, and street code. Whether he intended to or not, Cass Jones, aka Wack 100, has become a symbol of a larger tension between loyalty and legality, silence and survival. If you were to ask Wack 100, he would tell anyone that would listen that he has nothing to do at all with Big U being indicted.
It's very out of the ordinary for there to be an oncoming RICO and for so much of it to already be being discussed on social media and on podcasts.
Who was doing that?
When does that happen? And 600.
In a recent stream uploaded to his YouTube channel, academics would challenge Wack about his involvement in Big U's case. And in typical Wack 100 fashion, Wack would fly off the handle.
If Wack don't answer, media shit and then police shit. What's that line? Oh shit.
I said it to him before I went on the internet.
All right, so y'all gotta understand something, man. Let's be clear. Wack 100 low key, man. I'm gonna keep it all the way Fendi, man. He be without it. I say Wack 100 is a vital instrument to the game because he got two faces. You see what I'm saying? He got the snake head and then you got the Wack. You see what I'm saying? He the one that's lying in the grass just watching, just waiting until he get his bite. You see what I'm saying? Because Wack know if Big U is off the scoreboard, it's wide open. The game wide open. Because all it takes is either money or muscle. It's either you know what I'm saying? And I don't know what his pockets look like, but I'm pretty sure, you know what I'm saying, he still got Ray J, he still got the game, he still got Blueface, you know, and he still got his connections with the industry. So long as you got the industry connections and you still got boots on the ground, you know what I'm saying, you got the muscle. It's that obvious. Who told y'all that a snitch gotta admit that he's a snitch? Y'all gotta realize something. I ain't never heard a nigga say he an informant. Every snitch who snitched said that they never snitched. They never said that they never told. You know what I'm saying? They always say they ain't telling until it's time to tell, until they have to expose their hand. You know what I'm saying? I really think if it come out that he working with the feds, man, it's gonna be bad for his neighborhood. You know, I don't know how much dealings he got with his neighborhood, but a lot of people trusted Wack. See, this industry is it changed. Understand this. Ain't nobody care about who told y'all they care about a snitch? As long as it ain't knocking no food off their plate, as long as they getting money in their pocket, that has nothing to do with them. The game is already rigged. You see what I'm saying? Beyonce wins the music awards every year. You know what I'm saying? She wins damn near every year she wins. Jay-Z is putting $50 million, $100 million in these people's pocket just so she can win. All you gotta have is a little money, bruh. When I was growing up, when I was coming in the streets gang banging, we knew who niggas' mamas was. We knew nigga, his grandma could tell us to bring our ass in the yard. She come bring everybody chips and Lay's chips and sandwiches. Remember when somebody grandma, auntie, or feed all her grandson kids and shit? We knew everybody. We knew everybody mama. Nowadays, nigga come with a bag right now. Nigga come up with a bag and say, yeah, hey, put me on. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, put him on. Or, hey, put blood on. He got a bag. Hey, put groove on. Nah, hey, cut groovy. Hey, nigga got a bag. Nigga, we gonna get this money with this nigga. People will sell their soul, their integrity, their morals just for some money. It's that easy. You don't have to be no real gangbanger to be a gangster. All you gotta do, nigga, is have a little bit of heart and some money. And half these niggas will welcome you in, gang. Don't let these niggas fool y'all, man. Let's go.
Okay, now, Wack, don't get mad at me. I'm gonna ask this question, and I'm not trying to get you jammed up, but I'm just thinking out loud. You getting online and warning, or pretty much you essentially warn Big U.
I ain't warned shit.
No, hold on. I'm not saying you were intentionally.
I ain't warned shit.
Wait, I'm not trying to say
that.
Wait a minute. Y'all remember when Wack said that he texted Big U wife and told him that the feds was coming? Come on, gang.
That girl at your house?
No, Wack, you're not hearing what I'm saying.
Then stop playing, White, bro. Every time you play with me, I'm gonna play with you, bro.
Wack. I'm not saying you intentionally warned, but that's how some people.
I didn't warn shit. I trolled the nigga.
All right. Okay. Let's go to the Big U thing, right? So if you're saying you sent a federal call to the nigga who they're asking about, do you ever think about like they might be pissed at you to say, nigga, you're obstructing our investigation? What the fuck? You're telling the niggas who we want to lock up.
Wait, what are you talking about? You sound dumb as fuck. Didn't no feds call me about Big U, dummy?
No, I'm talking about Jay Prince. I'm talking about Jay Prince. Like if they see you,
hey, bro, what are you talking about?
Look, every time Wack don't take accountability. Let me tell y'all something. At some point in time in life, a man gotta own up to everything that he do. Everything that he stand for, you gotta own up to that shit. It ain't nothing like a man who you know what I'm saying, who's scared a man gotta own up to anything that he stands on. Anytime Wack get called out or he's challenged about something that he doesn't have a specific answer to, he call you a dummy, stupid. He try to humiliate you just so he can deflect and project, you know, that insecurity that he have that he's busted. That's a sign of weakness, homie. So I'm saying real men, you know, when let me tell you something, a real man, when you don't know something, hey, no, homie, I don't know. Hey, what's that? The other day, I was just talking to Snoop Dogg. I picked up my notebook. I started writing down what Snoop Dogg told me to do. Snoop Dogg said, Nina, you know what I'm saying, do this, that, and the third. All right, I wrote that down. I'm not scared to listen to somebody who knows something that I don't know. If somebody sees something I don't see, now I might not take everybody's opinion or their advice, you know what I'm saying, but I will, you know, I take consideration if it makes sense. Shout out to everybody in the live, man. This is why I tell y'all, man, you know, what other people eat don't make you shit. You see what I'm saying? We gotta realize this game, a lot of people that knock down this internet, I love this internet game because I watch people get exposed mentally. It's no longer a physical war. This war that's happening, it's no longer physical. Now they didn't even the odds. Everybody not a fighter. You can't whoop everybody's ass. But it's a lot of smart people that can outthink your ass out here. And some of y'all can only revert to physical violence because you can't even use your mind. And see, Wack, I watched that, but see, Wack can get it too. Wack 100 going against DJ Academic. Academic is a very intelligent person. He's able to contradict a lot of the shit that Wack 100 be saying because Wack be lying. You just said that you didn't alert Big U, but you called you text Big U White specifically. Told him, hey, yo, the feds is coming. Hey, get him up out of there. You told him that. You told his wife that in advance. You see what I'm saying? He got up out of there. Second part is, to see Big U sliding in a minivan with his family on his last time, hitting on the streets. It was like a cry for help. You know what I'm saying? When you a man, when you a gangster in these streets, it ain't no crying. It ain't no, everybody pray for me. When you gotta be a gangster, I told y'all, princes kill kings to be kings. Look how they did Caesar. Look how they did so many, all those kings that got killed back in the day by the prince. Or sometimes a princess will kill a king so she could become the queen. You know what I'm saying? Betrayal ain't nothing new. Betrayal been going on for years. Everybody knows, nigga, to be the man, you gotta kill a boss. Everybody know that. And right now, Wack 100 lost his spot with the LA chapter, the LA card. So he had to get Big U up out of there. He had to get Big U out. If he didn't get Big U off the scoreboard, he was decreasing, he was declining. He wouldn't have sustained his position. This is chess. This is not checkers. I read the plays and like the old dude talking about, man, y'all on the internet, nigga, digging in this note. Nigga, you clearly are not a thinker. And let me tell you something. Tough guys always finish last. The smart dudes, smart guys finish last. You know what I'm saying? They're going to always win in the end. They're going to always win because they think. You see what I'm saying? Now, if you can fight and you can think, then you a dangerous motherfucker. You see what I'm saying? Let's go.
You sound dumb as fuck. They called and asked and I feel threatened. They called me, motherfucker.
But you say you sent it to him and you also put it out online. They might be like, yo, bro, what the fuck you doing?
Right, I did. I didn't tell him to call me. This ain't no fucking brick, baby. Don't nobody know what else. Fuck out of here.
Yeah. I'm only asking because maybe they're like, yo, you're obstructing our investigation when you're.
That's not obstructing, nigga.
No, I'm just asking. I don't know if it is.
That's not obstructing because guess what? There was never a crime committed against me.
Hey, Las Vegas homeowner. Did you know that if your solar panels were installed between January of 2012 and December of 20...
Okay, that's true too. That makes sense. Yeah. I do think, this constant prediction, especially if there's proprietary information known. Like, for example, if I know... If
I don't know about, hey, bro, listen to me. If a nigga called you, they called you tomorrow, hey, look, we called him, we heard Wack 100 wants to rob you and that he extorted you and that he took your gold chain last month. And you gonna be like, that's some bullshit. None of that happened. Right? That's not you jeopardizing that motherfucker. You telling the truth. It's a lie.
Hold on. Let me ask. I'm asking your opinion on this. If
Jay Prince
hold on.
never
I don't even have to talk about Jay Prince. I'm gonna just make up a fictional scenario.
He ain't never threatened me, bro.
If I heard that they were gonna run a search warrant on my neighbor, like say somehow I got access to know that information, and I hit up my neighbor saying, yo, they're coming to kick your door in tomorrow. They're gonna run a search warrant. If they know that I did that, that's obstruction of justice. That's the charge.
So no matter how you slice it, the point of the matter is that Wack 100 was the only person that Big U threatened to break his jaw. With the release of this latest transcript, it's looking mighty suspicious for Wack 100.
I think you're riding out for your homie.
Loose cannon?
You guys are doing a little bit of shady business together.
Not shady. Might be,
You know, me and Loose Cannon been comrades for quite some time. We fooled the streets.
What about those
Did you hear the
lashes?
Loose Cannon diss song on me?
Yeah, and I feel like you're lying when you say that it was all premeditated and planned out.
It was. He told me that's what he wanted to do. I told him to.
Okay, but you realize that some very serious allegations were made during that interview.
So what?
And a lot of them don't really seem to stand up.
Luke, how you know? You a white boy.
I've seen a lot of evidence to the contrary.
You seen what? What you see?
Just
I tell you what, Adam, you're a wealthy man. I'll front the 100. You put up 100,000. I have Loose pull up. If he ain't got what he say he got, I'll pay you 100. If he do, you give me 100.
I'm not really trying to be the guy who decides exactly what happened or didn't happen.
Stop trying to discredit something that you can't. But what we can do, hold on, Adam. I'll front the 100 for Loose. If he ain't got it, I'll lose that. If he got what he say he got, you pay. We got a bet?
From Marvel Studios, the Avengers aren't coming. This ends today. The summer begins.
All right, man. So that's the end of that, man. But yeah, Wack, I'm gonna tell you like this, man. You in too deep. You're not no cop, Jay Reed. Hey, they smelling what you cooking on Clubhouse, but on YouTube, man, I don't think you're gonna be able to get away with it. But anyway, top of the morning to all the good people that pulled up this morning to come rock with me, man. Let me just tell y'all something, man. You owe nobody nothing. You owe nobody nothing. Live your life. You know what I'm saying? There's no reset button in life. There's no reset button in life, man. All of your actions, there are going to be consequences for them. You just got to learn how to take them on the chin. Chest out, chin up. And whatever God say do, let's go through it. You know what I'm saying? On that note, shout out to y'all that pulled up, man. Hit the like button, comment, subscribe. I will be dropping content all day today. And yeah, man, I'll see y'all on the next video. Make sure y'all hit the like button, man. Let's go.
I'm real discreet, the thief in the night, yeah. If I call you